And the Hall of Fame induction ceremony took place on Sunday. In case you missed it, Adrian Beltre, Joe Mauer, Todd Helton, and Jim Leland were all inducted into the Hall of Fame. Very good, very exciting. There were a couple of funny things that did happen, right? As always, as you would expect. It's like a bunch of guys who grew up, or I guess I don't want to. I don't know. It's almost like they didn't ever grow up because they got to play a kids game for so long, and then they all get together, and it's like shenanigans, right? Of course, but somebody's going to touch Adrian Beltre's head because he hates it. It was David Ortiz because, of course, it was. Felix Hernandez was not up on the stage with them, so he wasn't the guy who could do it. So it was Big Papi. Another funny thing I saw was Joe Mauer's plaque. It had his full name, Joseph Patrick Mauer, on it. And then underneath, they'll usually put their nicknames in parentheses underneath, and it just said Joe was listed as his nickname, which I'm like, okay, I guess like you're not wrong, but I don't know that I was like, I don't know that's his nickname. So I went to Baseball Reference and there was no nickname listed. So I guess it is Joe. But anyway, I thought that was kind of a funny thing. Other than that, it was a typical induction ceremony. It's fun if you're into it. If you look forward to the Hall of Fame induction every year and you like to listen to the speeches, that's great. Or if you have a guy there, right? Like as a Mariners fan, I loved seeing Adrian Beltre inducted into the Hall of Fame. I actually had somebody ask me the other day, how do Mariners fans feel about Adrian Beltre? And I was like, personally, everybody on that team stunk. I don't care that he stunk the year or so that he was in Seattle. Everybody stunk but Felix Hernandez, right? Like, it is what it is. He went on and he had great success other places. Good for him. He is a first team all personality guy. I like to say first team all good dudes. He is a first team all good dudes guy. Everybody loves him in the league. So how can you not? Right. So I'm happy that he's in the Hall of Fame. I'm glad that Joe Mauer made it. I always liked Joe Mauer. I've been calling for Todd Helton for years, and I'm surprised it took this long for Jim Leland to get in. So good for them. Next year's ballot, the ballot for next year's class was released a while ago. We actually talked about it then. I will put a link up to the top there. You can get to it quickly if you'd like to. I know that some people have been watching it already, so you can go check that out if you're curious about next year's class.